this video, I will teach you how to compute the probabilities for the normal distribution using the standard normal table. So I will show you how you can use the standard normal table. Solution. We are given the question here, which has an interval that is 1.11 and 1.13. How do we compute this? Alright, the probability of 1.11 is less than or equal to the standard normal plus is less than or equal to 1.13 is equal to our standard curve of Z2, which is 1.13, minus our standard curve of Z1, which is 1.11, which is 1.11. So this is equal to, how do we find this from the table? How do we find it? What you do is that you find 1.1, which is this, 1.1 under 0.03. 1.1, which is this, under 0.03, 1.1, which is this, under 0.03, which is this value. So we have 0.8708, 0.8708 minus 1.1 under 0.01. 1.1, that is what you look for first. This is 1.1 under 0.01. Where is 0.01? We have it here. So this is the number that intersects 1.1 and 0.01. So we have 0.8665. 0.8665. So that is what we have. So our answer will now become 0.8708 minus 0.8665. 0.8665. So we'll have our final answer to be 0.0043. So this is simply how we can use the standard normal table to find probabilities for the standard normal. Now, the next question we have is II. So the next thing to do, because of space, we'll have to delete this part of the board so that we can solve the second probability or the second question given. Now, we'll delete this side. For more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel. For the second question, we have II, which is the probability of 0.10 is less than or equal to the standard normal 0.23, which is equal to, of course, this is our curve, Z2 will be 0.23 minus Z1, which is 0.10. So this is how we can write that. The next thing to do is to find 0.23 from the table. 0.23. So how do we go about that? The first thing we look for is 0.2 under 0.03. So you say 0.2, you keep that apart, under 0.03. So where is 0.2? This is 0.2. And where do we find 0.03? The number that intersects two of them. This is 0.03. So we have 0.2 under 0.03. The number that intersects them is this, which is 0.5910. So we have 0.5910. 910 minus. Now we have this. How do we find it from the table? 0.1 under 0.00. How do we find it? 0.1 under 0.00. So where is 0.1? This is 0.1 under 0.00. 0.1, which is this value, under 0.00. So the value that intersects two of them is 0.5398. 0.5398. So we have 0.5398. How did we get it? 0.1 under 0.00. 0.1 under 0.00. The number that intersects it is this. That is how we got this. So the next thing for me to do is just to use our calculator to find the value. 0.5910 minus 0.5398. So we have 0.0512. So this becomes our answer for the second question. This becomes our answer for the second question. This is simply how we can compute the standard normal probabilities using the standard normal table to compute it. Now, the next on our list is the third one. We are asked to find the probability. Here we have negative 1.0, just 1.0, and 0.4. So we are asked to find that. The next thing to do is to also clean this side of the board. We'll write it out so that we'll have a lot of space for it. Number 3. We have to compute the probabilities for 1.0 is less than z is less than or equal to 0.4. So how do we compute this? Of course, now we have negative sign here. We have a negative sign. Because of this negative sign, we'll now write it individually, which is z is less than or equal to 0.4, which is equal to our curve, our normal curve of 0.4. So how do we find 0.4 from the standard normal table? How do we find 0.4 from the standard normal table? You just say 0.4 under 0.00. 0.4 under 0.00, which is this value. 0.4, since there is no value here, we say 0.00. So that is how to look for this value. And it will now give us 0.4 under 0.00, which is 0.6554. Also, we have the probability of d is greater than or equal to negative 1.0. So what is this value? This value is 1 minus our normal curve, then negative 1.0. At this point, the negative sign does not mean anything. It is because of the negative sign we have to include 1. We can still write it as 1 minus the normal curve into 1.0. So this will now give us 1 minus. How do we find 1.0 from the normal table? So we say 1.0, we look for 1.0, the value. for 1.0 under 0.00. That is how to look for it. 1.0 under 0.00. That means the row is 1.0 and the column is 0.00, which is this part. 1.0 under 0.00, which is 0.8413. 0.8413, which is equal to 1 minus 0.8413, which is 0.1587. Now, we can now write this probability properly. So, it then means that our probability for negative 1.0 is less than or equal to z is less than or equal to 0.4 can be written out properly to be pi, that means our normal curve, z2, which is 0.4 minus z1, which is negative 1.0. Yes, z2 is 0.4, that means z2. Then small z1 is negative 1.0. And we have looked for these values from our normal table. All we need to do is just to impute the values we've gotten into this part. So what did we get for 0.4? 0.4, we got 0.6554. 0.6554 minus, what did we get for negative 1.0? That means 1.0, we have 0.1587. That's what we got. So our final answer for the given question will be 0.6554 minus 0.1587. So we have 0.496 then 7. So this becomes our answer for the given probability. So for more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos on how you can compute the standard normal probabilities and how you can use the standard normal table to compute these probabilities. For more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel.